I am out doing errands and I dropped off, well, I'm just getting water today, and I dropped off some bananas last night at the advice of A-BillyLLC. And look who's out here today. I threw some apples and bananas out of the truck, and then I thought, well, I missed it, they're in the road. So I stopped to go fix them and put them over the edge of the bridge. Hi, Goatie-Goat. Brought you a couple apples and a banana, but I don't think I got them over the edge. Here's some more banana. I think I dropped them on the ground instead of got them down there. I have so many bananas and apples at home for you. So many. But I think my banana is here in the road. Goatie-Goat. Oh, there's the apple. The apple made it across, didn't it? Let me get you a banana. Do you like bananas? She said goats like bananas too. You like bananas? I paused because a couple cars came by, and I don't necessarily want an audience of kids throwing french fries out here at it. Do you want a banana? Huh? I want to get those. Look, I don't want to scare you. I just want to get that banana and apple core. Can I do that? Can I do that? I know. Do you like the salt block? So he's right there. That's where I leave the salt block and snacks. Look, oh, you're eating. Are you eating where I dropped stuff off this morning? I'm gonna try to sneak around here and get this stuff I dropped in the road. Okay, there he is. I'm trying to sit the phone down so you guys can see. I'm sitting on the ground up here. Here, buddy. Here. Or do you want some banana? Oh, I got cookies. I've got little goat snacks. Hi. Hi, buddy. Which do you want? Do you want apple core? Yep. Cars go by and he runs and hides. Here, Goatie-Goat. Here. He's right there behind a tree, about 40 feet away. Come on, Goatie-Goat. I got apples for you. I got more hay for you too, but let's just work on these sticks. You want some of these trees right now? There you go. Well, I got too close. Not too close, but he moved on from those trees to left. He's down in there somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and go about my business. After he left, I put just another little handful of hay down there along with the apple and the banana, and I'm gonna go about my business. It's a warm day and sunny, so I'm glad he hasn't had to deal with deep snow yet. If I think he's out here through the winter, I'll continue to put little bits of hay down there for him. I'm worried about him for predators, and I'm worried about him for him, her, whatever. About the lack of browse, because you can see this is way eaten down from, my opinion, is deer overpopulation. So I will keep feeding him as long as I know he's here. And maybe he'll get used to me a little bit. Poor thing. And, you know, I've always heard goats, if you get a goat, don't just get one. It's not fair to get just one because they want to be in a herd, and this poor little guy's by himself. So I'm going to get back to my business. Okay, I'm up here at the house unloading my water tank. That means I'm done for today for the things that were on my to-do list that I wanted to make sure to do. But I'm feeling pretty good today, so I might do a couple more things. But about that goat, I just wanted to say that I know that people have said it looks like it's in good shape, good condition. And I feel like its hip bones are a little bit visible, and I don't know that on goats. To me it looks a little thin, but what do I know? I know pygmy goats are much chunkier than Nigerian or Lamacha, but it looks a little thin in the hips to me. So my goal is to just kind of keep dropping off little bits of hay and snacks for him, especially when it snows. I'm really worried about him with the predators and the snow, and if we get ice storms or snowstorms and everything's covered. My goal is not necessarily to catch him and bring him home. If I, as long as he seems like he's eaten, although the predators, for a single goat that's not in a herd, I worry about that. If it wants to come home with me, I wouldn't mind. I'd figure out a way to make it a little shed and get him another little goat friend. Although, I got things going on, so would that be the best decision? No. But am I always bringing home strays? Yeah. Anyway, but I just wanted to mention, I think it looks a little thin. I am dropping off little bits of hay. I'm dropping off those little goat apple snacks, like the actual manufactured goat snacks. And now I have a little bit of apples and bananas to drop off for him. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, see ya.